Football, the world's favorite game. Billions cheer, nations unite, legends are born. This is the story of how FIFA, the world's football authority, became one of the most corrupt empires in modern history. A global machine that turned passion into profit and fair play into a business of deceit. It started before dawn. Zurich, Switzerland. A luxury hotel packed with FIFA officials. Suddenly, a knock at the door. Swiss police move in on orders from the US Department of Justice. 7 senior FIFA executives are arrested. They're accused of running a 24-year scheme involving over $150 million in bribes and kickbacks, racketeering, wire fraud, money laundering. The US Attorney General called it rampant, systemic, and deep-rooted corruption. For decades, FIFA operated in the shadows, an organization with more member nations than the United Nations, yet accountable to almost no one. But that morning in 2015, the walls finally closed in. To understand how FIFA fell, you have to understand the prize, the World Cup. Hosting it means global prestige, billions in revenue, and a place in history. For years, that decision, who got to host, was made by just 22 men on FIFA's executive committee. And those men became the most sought-after voters on Earth. The bidding process turned into a billion-dollar circus. Countries built stadiums, ran PR campaigns, threw lavish parties. But behind the glossy presentations, a darker game unfolded. One played with envelopes full of cash. On December 2nd, 2010, FIFA made a stunning announcement. The 2018 World Cup would go to Russia. The 2022 Cup to Qatar. Almost instantly, the world cried foul. How did a small desert nation with no football history and summer heat over 45 degrees Celsius beat the United States? Investigators said the answer was simple: money. Officials allegedly took millions to sell their votes. A whistleblower claimed several African delegates were paid $1.5 million each. FIFA Vice President Jack Warner was accused of receiving nearly $2 million linked to Qatar's bid. Leaked emails showed Qatari official Mohammed bin Hammam allegedly paying over $5 million to secure support. The World Cup, the ultimate symbol of global unity, had been sold to the highest bidder. The corruption didn't stop at the bidding. For more than 2 decades, FIFA officials built a massive kickback network through media and marketing rights. Sports marketing firms paid huge sums for exclusive deals, but only after paying secret bribes. Those payments were laundered through offshore accounts and shell companies. Classic financial crime tactics. One insider, Chuck Blazer, an American executive, later admitted to taking bribes for the 1998 and 2010 World Cups. He turned FBI informant, secretly recording meetings with a hidden microphone in his keychain. His cooperation blew the case wide open. Billions kept flowing in. Between 2019 and 2022, FIFA reported $7.6 billion in revenue and expects $11 billion in the next cycle. But behind those record numbers was a question: who was football really serving? The arrests triggered a global earthquake. 2 FIFA vice presidents, Jeffrey Webb and Eugenio Figueiredo, were led away in handcuffs. Over 40 officials and executives were eventually indicted. FIFA's longtime president, Sepp Blatter, wasn't arrested that day, but the pressure crushed him. Just days after winning re-election, he resigned. He and UEFA president Michel Platini were later banned from football for ethics violations. FIFA promised a new era: reforms, transparency, term limits, oversight. A fresh start under new president Gianni Infantino. But many insiders say little has really changed. In 2025, human rights groups wrote an open letter claiming FIFA is arguably more poorly governed today than 10 years ago. They argue that the same power structures still exist, just hidden behind better PR. FIFA points to increased development funding and transparency reports. But critics see the same old empire, just in a cleaner suit. The 2015 scandal left a permanent scar on world football, exposing how easily passion can be sold and power can corrupt. So what do you think? Did FIFA really change? Or did they just learn to hide it better? If you found this story eye-opening, subscribe to Criminal Finance, where we expose how greed, power, and deception built modern money. Because sometimes, the biggest crimes wear the cleanest suits.